Connect to PhpMyAdmin for the first time through the WAMP menu, we do so as the root MySQL user. The root user has the highest level of administrative privileges that can be assigned to your PhpMyAdmin configuration. This means the root user can perform any action on any MySQL database when connected. The root user can delete, modify, and create databases, tables, indexes, among many other privileges. By default, the root user does not require a password to connect. This can be dangerous, especially if you have multiple users connecting to MySQL databases on your server, perhaps through a local network or even remotely. You may only want to grant certain users access to certain databases. Also, you may want to assign specific privileges to different users. For example, user John can update records, but not modify table structure. The first thing we need to do is to make sure we've assigned passwords to all our root users. This will prevent any unauthorized access to MySQL databases on your server as a root user. To do so, click the Users button in the top menu. You should now see a listing of all your users. If you haven't worked with PhpMyAdmin before, you'll likely see 3 root users by default. You'll also see the word no in the password column for each root user. Mine is set to yes because I've already assigned a password to each root user. You can see here that root users have all privileges granted. This means they can perform any action on any MySQL database on your server. To set a password for each root user, click the Edit Privileges button. We'll start with the first one. Now scroll down to the Change Password section. Make sure to select the password option and enter your new password. Now click the Go button. Now repeat the exact same thing for the remaining 2 root users. Now to keep it simple, I've set each root user to the same password. So keep in mind that localhost, each one of these hosts are just another way of identifying your local machine. Once you've changed your password, you won't be able to do anything inside PhpAdmin. So if I click anywhere else, you'll notice I get an error saying access denied for such and such user, the root user. This is because I've changed my password, and so have you. You've created it for the first time. And so what we need to do is we need to update our config.inc.php file. And in this file, we specify the new password that we've assigned, so we can log back in. If you're using WAMP, this file will be located in the directory shown on your screen. So once you've opened that file, it looks like this. Okay, you're going to scroll down to this line here, line 33. You're going to have an empty area here. I have my old password, and I'm just going to change it to my new one. Now make sure you save the file, and then just refresh your web browser, and you can see that we're now connected again.